What's up, guys? I am on a different motorcycle, obviously, in case you watched my last video. Yeah, Emma's gone. Emma's dead. Unfortunately, some accident happened there. There's a whole bunch of stuff in the middle of the road. But anyways, my good friend Sean, there's a ruckus right there. My good friend Sean let me borrow his Drz400 Supermoto, and a big portion of the view, or of the motovlogger viewers, are sport bike lovers. Nothing wrong with it. I love sport bikes, but I know that there are other types of motorcycles out there, and you can have a ton of fun on them, including supermotos. Now, this does have a completely different feeling than sport bikes. You guys have to understand that. If you've never been on one of these and you've ridden sport bikes all your life, it's gonna shock the hell out of you. You know, it's weird at first because you're sitting so upright, like you can literally have your back as straight up as you want it. But there's also a lot of good characteristics about the bike, as well as some things that I don't really like. I'm going to go ahead and talk about the things I don't like about it first. The one is it doesn't have a lot of power. This is the stock DRZ. You can do some mods to it, like Jake modded his out pretty well. But it just doesn't have a lot of balls like I'm used to. That doesn't mean it can't be fun. These things, I'm going to go straight. Why am I staying on paved roads? I live in Kansas. Most of the roads here are dirt anyways, because I don't have a stoplight or a stop sign. Just gotta be careful. Ooh. But yeah, some things I don't like about it. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of power. It has a pretty good amount of torque because of how the engine is. Also, the biggest thing I don't like about it is how steep the forks are, because it makes the bike kind of squirrely. I actually watched the video. It was right after Jake crashed his DRZ because he had a tank slapper, and he was talking about how the forks are so steep that, you know, like on a shopping cart, he used that analogy, how sometimes on a shopping cart the little wheel will spin around or whatever because the fork is straight up and down, and the DRZ has a lot steeper forks than like what my bike had or any sport bike. And that makes it able to turn really sharp, but it also makes the steering really twitchy. I kind of want to go ride in the fields, but I don't want to mess up anyone's crops. That would be dick. But it'd be so fun, wouldn't it? We can ride in the ditches. We do a little supermoto action. Oh shit. Cool. That's another benefit. I could never do this on a sport bike. And it just soaks up the bumps, you know? You're not the suspension takes it so nicely. I feel like I'm in Twister. Have you guys seen the movie Twister, where they get their truck stuck in the ditch and they're running from the tornado, and they're like, "We need to get out of this."
Okay, we gotta get out of this. Really? 2 miles now, picking up speed.
That's exactly how I feel. Like, I don't know, but if they had a supermoto, they could just do something like, man, it's getting steeper. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like, it's up to like my chest. I don't know if I can go up the hill. Ooh. But yeah, these can be a lot of fun. You just have to know how to ride it, and I'm not sure I actually do know how to ride this thing yet, because I'm so used to sport bikes and how they react. Especially the forks are really tripping me out, because the slightest input and the whole bike twitches to one side, and you almost can't lean with the bike. You have to like lean against it when you're turning, and then you kind of have to put the inside foot out I've seen a lot of supermoto racers do that, like where they put their foot out instead of leaning in and putting your knee down like a sport bike. They kind of lean against it and like stick their foot out. I don't know. I mean, I'd have to ride it for a while, get to know how the bike reacts to different things. Right now, I'm just taking it easy, obviously. But other than that, the sound is a lot different than sport bikes. Lots of people don't like the sound of supermotos. It has a, you know, it's a 4-stroke dirt bike basically. But these types of bikes do have a lot of potential for a lot of fun. So I'm not against them at all. I would love to have one in my garage someday. But I really love, you know, street bikes, and I love the power that they have. I kind of want to jump that. And I love the smoothness that they have too. Like, this isn't smooth. It's a lot more rigid and jittery, and it's definitely for a specific purpose. This is like in places you guys have never seen before. Like, this is, when I think of Kansas, I think of this. Like freaking hay bale rolls, and then you got your silos over there, like the grain silos, and then like the wheat fields and shit. I mean, obviously it's spring. Come around August or September, all the wheat will be up, and the harvesters will be out. And that's what I think of Kansas. You guys don't really get to see it because I have a street bike, but yeah, a lot of the roads in Kansas are dirt roads like this, and yeah, it kind of sucks. But it's fun if you want to learn how to go drifting. You just drive around on because basically it's all grid pattern squares. So you just go to the intersections and drift around all the intersections. But yeah, these do get great gas mileage. I know that. So that's one benefit of owning one. Actually, I've noticed that my hands are so much higher up, and I'm not used to it. It's kind of making my hands feel kind of cramped up, or like not as much blood is going to them. Farmer working on his field. I wish I knew some farmers out here. I'd go ask if I can play around on their property. But yeah, I mean, I really couldn't see doing a long distance trip on it. The seat would fucking kill you. Like, it's not the softest seat in the world, and it's so narrow that it fucking feels like it's gonna break your butt in half. Oh shit. You guys want to see how fast it is? Sean, I'm going to go ahead and show everyone how fast. You guys want to see how fast it is? We'll go and show you how fast it is. This is a stock DRZ. 50. There's 60. Alright, so I don't know how long that took, and that's top gear, that's 5th gear. It only has a 5-speed gearbox. So it's not really slow, and I didn't take all of 1st gear, but and I probably could have revved it a little higher. It's just, this is my friend's bike, and I don't want to, you know, abuse it. But yeah, so 60, I don't know, it's what, about 6 seconds? That's actually pretty quick. Even, like, most cars don't do that unless they're like real sports cars. But anyways, I hope you guys are all are able to go out and ride. I am so blessed to be on a bike right now. It makes me feel so happy. And I wonder if I'm gonna do some hooligan shit, guys. Oh shit, look at that thing. What is that? It's like a bicycle with a motor. Holy shit, that thing is cool. It's like a ruckus, but only a frame. It's got a tag and everything. It's got blinkers. Dude, that's so sweet. I want that thing. I wonder if I'll get in trouble going down this. I don't think so. These used to be train tracks. I'm pretty sure they're only for walkers and runners, but You know, I gotta do some hooligan shit while I'm on a Supermoto. Anyway, oh, I forgot to tell you guys, this bike is for sale. He just put it up today. I forgot how much he's asking for it, but if you are interested in the Supermoto, it runs great. As you know, they're like freaking nuclear bomb shelters. You can't fucking hurt them. I mean, Jake's DRZ, he fucking ran the shit out of it, and AK-47s is still riding that thing down in Austin. And this one, I know it hasn't been ran the shit out of. And the guy that owns it basically just rides it back and forth to school and work just to get good gas mileage. And he's taking good care of it. I mean, yeah, I did wreck it, but the only thing that was broken was a little bolt, and I replaced that. But yeah, these are great bikes. Private message me if you want the information on how to get it, and I will talk to you all later.